Welcome back to Fulfilled Life, where we ask the big questions and build a life worth waking up for. Let me paint a picture for you. You wake up, check your phone, and rush through your morning routine. You go to work, scroll through social media, eat, sleep, and then repeat the cycle. Days start to blur together. You're doing everything you're supposed to do, but somehow you're not truly present. Does that sound familiar? This is what I refer to as autopilot living, and it's the silent killer of fulfillment. Today we're going to break that pattern. The difference between a life you merely endure and a life you truly love comes down to one powerful shift: autopilot living versus intentional living. Let's dive in. What is autopilot living? Autopilot living occurs when your actions become repetitive, your habits are unconsciously formed, and your days feel dictated by external demands rather than guided by your own inner clarity. You find yourself reacting instead of making deliberate choices. You may feel busy, but you are not fulfilled. You might be moving, but you are not making real progress. This isn't entirely your fault. Modern life often rewards efficiency over presence. We are conditioned to go through the motions, chasing productivity, trying to please others, and numbing our emotions rather than tuning into them. However, the cost of this autopilot mindset is significant. You risk becoming a stranger in your own life. Autopilot living drains your time, steals your joy, and ultimately undermines your sense of self. What is intentional living? Intentional living is the practice of living by design rather than by default. It involves waking up each day and asking yourself important questions like, what matters to me today? What kind of energy do I want to bring? Am I acting from a place of alignment or simply following habit? Intentional living is not about achieving perfection. Instead, it focuses on being present with purpose. You still go to work, pay bills, and fold laundry, but you approach these tasks with a different energy because you are aware of your why. In this way, you become the author of your life, rather than merely an actor in someone else's story. The warning signs of autopilot. Here are some warning signs that you might be living on autopilot. You feel numb or emotionally flat most days. You check your phone dozens of times without realizing it. Your schedule feels packed, but your soul feels empty. You're always busy, yet you don't feel like you're truly living. You can't remember what you did last weekend. It all feels like a blur. If any of this resonates with you, know that you're not broken, you're simply disconnected. The solution isn't about being more productive, it's about being more present. How to break free from autopilot. Let's discuss how to shift gently and powerfully into intentional living. 1. Start with awareness. You can't change what you don't notice. Begin by observing your habits. Pay attention to how you start your day and how often you find yourself distracted. This isn't about judgment, it's about gaining clarity. Even taking one conscious breath can interrupt the autopilot cycle. 2. Build tiny rituals of intention. Before your morning coffee, take 30 seconds to ask yourself, what kind of energy do I want to bring into today? At the end of the day, reflect and ask, did I live today the way I truly wanted? These little check-ins can help anchor you in the present moment. 3. Make values-based choices. Intentional living is all about alignment. Ask yourself, does this choice reflect my values or is it based on my fears? You don't need to overhaul your life. Just aim to live with your eyes open. 4. Reclaim your time. Not everything requires your attention. Start protecting your time as if it truly matters, because it does. Schedule activities that nourish your spirit, not just those that fill your calendar. 5. Remember, every moment is a choice. Even if you've spent years on autopilot, this moment can be different. Right here, right now, you can choose to slow down, to listen, and to truly live. Here's the truth. You don't need a new life, you need a new way of living your life. Autopilot may feel safe, but intentional living is where the magic happens. You are here for a reason. You're not meant to drift through your days. You're meant to design them with purpose and presence. That's what Fulfilled Life is all about. If this message resonates with you, if something inside you is saying, yes, this is what I've been missing, then you are not alone. We're creating something meaningful here, a community of people who choose to live consciously. So go ahead, like this video, subscribe to Fulfilled Life, and turn on notifications. We have so much more to explore together. Your next breath can be intentional, your next choice can be aligned, and your next step is where your fulfilled life begins.